Greetings from the Eccentric Man and welcome to the 2021 roundup of the year. Let's see what I've been up to. I'm pleased to say that the Eccentric Man YouTube channel will still be sponsored by Lost Ark Games Stevenage for the 2022. Check them out for all your online and in-store gaming needs. For 2020, I had four main projects that I wanted to finish off. It was the American Civil War, the Unions, the Fallschirmjagers 1940, the French Peninsula, and also the epic 13.5mm American Civil War from Warlord. There's always going to be other armies that sneak in just because new rule sets come out or something catches your eye. But first up, I was pleased to finish the American Civil War Union figures. They're Crusader miniatures and they came from North Star. But very nice figures, as you can see here. And with the flags and the unions, we've got the 79th in New York, the Scottish regiment. And we've got the 70, whatever, I think, can't remember what it was, the Irish regiment. And we've got the Marines regiment. So a nice little mix with some key units there within it. Nice little figures, and I did really enjoy painting them. It was an easy army to paint. Once I'd got me paints covered, it was done and dusted. And the first one up. It does Rebels and Patriots and Sharp Practice. A surprise one that came in was War of the Roses. In response to a challenge by Winston Aberese, I had a couple of these boxes sitting away in a cupboard. But this gave me the impetus to get them finished, and it didn't take too long, fortunately. And I did get a game in using bolt action. I chopped the rules around a little bit, and it seemed to work, which was quite amusing. So, yeah, War of the Roses, a little surprise army that I didn't think I was going to be painting up. Another surprise army was the British paratroopers for Sicily. And the rule set, O group. And the size, 15mm, not painted 15mm for some time. But I saw some previews of it and then saw the game played. And I thought, yeah, that's going to be really nice. Seems like a really nice little rule system. So we got them painted up, a company, well, a battalion even. So what you're looking to do, 3 companies, basically broken down into platoons, and we've played a couple of games and we have really enjoyed it, so we'll be playing more of that in 2022. Back to the planned units, and it's the Fallschirmjagers 1940. Again, Crusader miniatures from North Star, another lovely group of figures. I did add in some black tree designs. I do have a Fallschirmjager motorcycle combination that I have finished, but I didn't put into the photos here. But as you can see here, I've put them in for both bolt action and chain of command. So, yeah, lovely little figures. Again, gives a lot of variety to the units and really nice to make them to be able to be played in chain of command and in bolt action. So look out for some games of those. I've used them in our demonstration game at Selwig. More of that a little later on. Third project completed, yes, the French Peninsula. And unfortunately, I didn't really enjoy painting these. I think it's probably because there's quite a lot to them to paint up. But we stuck to it and painted them up for sharp practice. And it'll be nice to get them on the table to play against my British Peninsula at some stage. So we've got a good set of 2 armies for them. So yeah, I was very pleased to get these ones done. It's been a long time coming, and it was a bit of a labour of love to get them done. But they were done, and that's it. I read the book Sicily 43 by James Holland and didn't think that was going to prompt me, but it did. So another army, surprise army for the year, which is the Canadians for Sicily and Italy. And it was just a bonus that Warlord Games brought out both the new Canadian and British mid to late war plastic figures, and I was able to chop them up and use them with the 8th Army box to do my Canadians, and I was really pleased with how they came out. It's not 100% finished yet. It's sorted for bolt action. I've got 2 vehicles on order, and if you've seen the previous videos, you'll know that it's the Bishop self-propelled gun and the Italian SPA Gonvacue truck. So they're on their way, and I'm getting it built to do chain of command as well. So I've got to get a few more big men and a few more troops for it. If you've been a subscriber for the channel for some time, you'll know that I do like the Charlie Foxtrot Pantile MDF and resin roofed Pantile buildings. They are really nice. So I bought the church, did a little bit of work. That is Iron Gate Scenery. They do some lovely stuff. Check them out on the web. But I use that for the inside of the church, and I think it made a real difference. So I got the big church, and then I also did the small chapel, as you can see here, with the Fallschirmjager outside. So another little building there. So it's building up the collection. It's looking quite good on the table now. And then I've got the Pantile Tower. Every village in Sicily more or less had one. So that's it for the Sicily side. A couple of things coincided in around about September, October. We decided to put on a show at Selwig, do a participation game. And it also was Terrain-tober by Alex from Storm of Steel. Check out his YouTube channel if you haven't already and sign up. It's a really good one. His history and wargaming, chain of command, and lots of different two-fat lardy games. But I put together some terrain. So some work on the Ham and Jam Church, did a graveyard, and the Iron Gate Scenery greenhouse was really good. And the Sarissa swings and roundabouts. And then it all came together for my Operation Sea Lion project, which has been going for some time now. But I've got all the Home Guard painted up, the Dad's Army platoon, the regular army, some Navy, and then the Fallschirmjagers. So we've got all the figures together, we got all the terrain together, and we sorted out some rules for our demonstration game. And we went to Selwig. So here we've got John, who I play against, Steve we play against, and Neil. And we set up the game, and it was really good fun. So much fun. We've booked into Hammerhead on the 5th of March, 2022. And that's going to be up at the Newark Showground. So come and see us and join in the game. We'd love to meet you. Another little piece for Op Sea Lion is the Bad Squiddo Bofors gun, and I got the first core defence work there and painted it up and put them all together, and I thought it worked really nicely. So they've got a feature at some stage. I've got another scenario featuring a lighthouse, so we'll see how that goes. I've done a little bit of commission work. I don't do very much, but I did a little bit from a friend, putting some ogres together and painting them up, and a little bit of a nostalgia from some squig hoppers that I painted up, and then the Morn Fang. So yeah, a little bit of fantasy painting up, which was a bit of a change. Another project that snuck in, well, 15mm Spartans for Malit's Monday, I think that's what it is. So we're going to do 15mm, bit of Ancients, so I've got to finish this army up. And that's more or less, oh yeah, no, did a couple of DBA Ancients, a Roman and a Gaul. Last but not least, it's the American Civil War Warlord epic figures. Painted up a few of those, and it was going to be a project for the end of 2021, but it's now sort of moved into 2022. So check out on my YouTube channel the plans for 2022, and I hope you enjoyed this run through of what we did this year. Please subscribe if you haven't, give it a tick if you like it, and hit that notification button. Don't forget, at the moment I've got the 3,000 subscriber giveaway, and I'll put a link to that video so that you can have a look at that, in with a chance to win some unique Eccentric Man dice. So take care, and till next time, see you soon.